This is Sonal and joining me is dear Heidi. So warm welcome, Heidi. So I'm going to take you to series of stretches which are into the flowy sequence. Hope you will like it and you will enjoy. From here I'm going to put my hands on the knees. I roll the shoulder blades back, let the eyes stay closed. Grabbing few deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And with the next breath, I open my eyes. I put my right hand on the left knee. My left hand reaches back and I go for the spinal twist. And then I come back to the center, my left hand on the right knee, right hand reaches back and twist. Just two more. Twist to the left and twist to the right. One more to the left and to the right. And then I let my left palm stay there itself. I simply take my right arm over. And then again I lift myself up. And again I bring the same right arm over. Just three more. To lift and over. Two more. Lift and over. One last. Lift and over, and I stay for three, for two, for one, and then I come back to the center and I twist to the left. And then I let my right palm stay on the left knee. I take my left arm over, keeping my sit bones down on the mat. And then again I lift. And I take it over. Three more to lift. And over. Two more to lift. And over. One last to lift. And over, and I hold to the count of three, to the count of two, and for one, and I come back to the center and I face to my right. I come into the tabletop position. From the tabletop position, I simply extend my right leg back and left arm to the front. And then with control, I take my left arm to the left side, my right leg to the right, and then bring it back to the center, and again to the side, and bring it to the center. Just four more times. To the side, very nice. To the center. Three more to the side, and to the center. Two more to the side and to the center. One last to the side, and we step the right foot down and we lift it off and down and up. Three more. Down and up. Very nice. Two more. Down and up. One last. Down and up, and you put your left palm down, right leg still up, still up, still up. Last five. You can make hip circles. Last four. Last three. Last two. Last one. And you step your right knee down. Move your sit bones side to side. And we extend the left leg back. Extend the right arm to the front. With the next breath, take the arm to the side, leg to another side. And then back to the center. And to the side. And to the center. 4 more. To the side. And to the center. 3 more. To the side. And to the center. 2 more. To the side. And to the center. 1 last. To the side. And you step your left foot down. And lift it up. Very good. And down. And up. Down. And up. 3 more. Down. And up. 2 more. Down. And up. 1 last. Down. And up, and you bring your right palm down, left leg up, we stay. Last 5. Last 4, hip circles. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, and we bring the left knee down, moving the sit bone side to side, relaxing. And then I press my palms, lift the knees. Heels start pressing the mat into the down dog. And then I move into the plank. And then again I move into the down dog. And into the plank. And into the down dog. 4 more, into the plank. And into the down dog. 3 more, into the plank. And into the down dog. 2 more, into the plank. And into the down dog. 1 last, into the plank. And you stay in the plank. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, and lean slightly to the front. Into Chaturanga slowly. To the count of 5. To the count of 4. To the count of 3. To the count of 2. And drop the belly. And lift into the cobra, rolling the shoulders back, micro bending the elbows, lifting the head up. And tucking the toes, lifting the knees, heels pressing the mat into the down dog. A deep breath, inhale, exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale. And then start walking the feet to the front and come to the standing position. Bringing the hands near the heart center. Inhale to raise the arms. Exhale to hinge from the hip joints. Palms on the mat. And step your right leg back. Put your right knee down. And right palm down. Left arm reaches up. And left palm down. And taking the left leg back. Into the down dog. Into the plank. Dropping the knees and chest and chin. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into the down dog. A deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. With the next breath, stepping the right foot front and left palm down and right arm reaches up and bring the right palm down and step the left foot front and you fold, grabbing the big toes. Inhale to raise the arms up and exhale, bring the hands near the heart center. Inhale to raise the arms. Exhale to fold forward. Palms down. And step left leg back this time. Left palm down, reach your right arm up. From From here, flatten the left foot to the side. Right foot there stays there itself, or shift your right foot slightly more to the other side. And option comes to lift the right leg up or right foot stack over the left. Stay. 3, for 2, for 1, and then we bring the right palm down. Move into the down dog. Move into the plank. And drop knee, chest, chin. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale into the down dog. A deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze to the front. And you step your left foot front. Right palm down. And left arm reaches up. With the next breath, flatten your right foot to the side. Lift the left foot. Yes, left foot stack over the right. For 3, hip stays high. For 2, for 1, and bring your palms down. Into the down dog. And into the plank. Into dropping knee, chest, chin. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into the down dog. Gaze to the front and step your left foot front. Step your right foot front and you fall forward. And lift the arms up, pushing the hips front and hands near the heart center. A deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to raise the arms up. Exhale, lean to the right. So we are doing the side bends. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to fall forward. Grabbing the big toes. Stretching the hamstrings. A deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Palms on the mat. And step your right leg back. Lift into the warrior 2. Into the warrior 2. And sink your hips down. And straighten your right leg. Hands near the heart center and sink down. And lift with control into the warrior 2. And straighten your right leg. Right foot toes pointing up and sink down. Just 3 more. Into the warrior 2. And straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee, sink down. And into the warrior 2. 2 more times. And then straighten the right leg and sink down. Very nice. One last time. Into the warrior 2. And then straighten the right leg and you sink down. Perfect. And we again lift into the warrior 2. So join me into warrior 2 and reverse your warrior. And move into the extended side angle, placing the right elbow on the right thigh. Left arm reaches over. And we again move into the reverse warrior. And we move again into the extended side angle. Just 4 more. Into the reverse warrior. And into the extended side angle. 3 more. Into the reverse warrior. And into extended side angle. 2 more. Into the reverse warrior. And into the extended side angle. 1 last. Into the reverse warrior. And into extended side angle. And I bring my palms down. I walk my hands towards the other side. I turn my left foot toes 90, right foot toes turn in, and I lift myself up into the warrior two with control, and I straighten the left leg, bend the right knee and sink down, and lift back into the warrior two and straighten the left leg and sink down. 4 more. Into the warrior two, and you straighten the left leg and sink down. Very nice. 3 more. Into the warrior two, and straighten the left leg, bend the knee and sink down. 1 last. Into the warrior two, and from the warrior two we simply reverse our warrior. Right palm on the right leg, left arm reaches over, and we move into extended side angle. My left elbow on the left thigh, right arm reaches over, and we move into the reverse warrior, and we move into the extended side angle. Very good. 3 more. Into the reverse warrior, and into extended side angle. 2 more. Into the reverse warrior, and into extended side angle. 1 last. Into the reverse warrior, and into the extended side angle, and I bring my palms down. I start walking my hands towards the front, and I take my right leg back. Into the down dog, into the plank, into dropping knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into the cobra or up dog. Exhale, move back into the down dog. A deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And we lift the right leg up. And we bend the right knee. And we make hip circles. Hip circles, very good. To the count of 5. To the count of 4. To the count of 3. To the count of 2. To the count of 1. And step your right foot down into the down dog. A deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg reaches up. And bend the left knee. Make the circles. Very good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and for 1. Step the left foot down into the down dog. A deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze to the front. We step the right foot front. And I take my right foot to the side. Right foot is to the right side. My palms are on the mat and I flatten my left foot. I walk my hands to the front. Yes. Walk the hands towards the front, letting yourself sink down. So heels pressing down. Yes. And we just maintain. To the count of 5 and 4. Stay connected with the breath. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And then I lift. Palms pressing down. Back heel lifted. I take my right leg back. Into the down dog. Into the plank. Into dropping knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, move back into the down dog. A deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot front. Left foot to the left. Flatten your right foot. and walk your hands towards the front. So get yourself a good stretch to your hip joints, and we just stay to the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and for 1, and we lift my palms on the mat and I step my right foot front. I am in Malasana. And we lift the arms up. Exhale, Samastiti. Arms to the side. Let your eyes stay closed. Grab 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. With the next breath, I keep my feet together. Inhale, I lift into the chair, bending the knees. Make sure you're able to see your toes. Make sure you tuck your tailbone in, arms to the side of the ears. And with the next breath, you straighten your legs, hands behind, interlace your fingers. And we again lift back into the chair, Utkatasana. And with the next breath, this time I'm simply taking my arms behind my belly, getting closer to my thigh. Just 4 more times. Inhale into the chair, bending the knees, arms to the side of the ears. Exhale, straighten the legs, arms goes behind. 3 more, bending the knees into the chair, arms to the sides. And exhale, you straighten the legs. Perfect. 2 more, bending the knees, arms to the sides. And then you straighten the legs, arms goes behind. 1 last, bending the knees, arms to the sides. And bring the hands near the heart center, and with the left elbow, pull the right knee, twist to the right, and maintain. Make sure your knees are in line. Perfect. We stay. Last 5, sink your hips down. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then we come back to the center. Inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale, we bend the knees, and with the right elbow we pull the left knee and we twist to the left side. And we stay. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. With the inhale, you raise the arms up. With the exhale, you fall forward, grabbing the big toes, placing the palms down on the mat. I step my left leg back. My left knee is down, and I lift myself up into the low lunge. My right knee over the right ankle. I keep sinking the hips down. Then I create arch in my back. So keep sinking your hips down, then arch back to the count of 3, to the count of 2, to the count of 1, and then you come back to the center, and I put my left hand on the right knee, my right hand reaches back, and I twist. It's fine if the hands doesn't reach to the ankle. You can place anywhere on your left leg. Perfect. And we just stay. Left hand on the right knee, right hand reaches back, and twist. And we stay to the count of 5, to the count of 4, to the count of 3, to the count of 2, and you take your left arm over the ear. Perfect. And we just stay. Keep sinking the hips down. We stay to the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 And for 1, bring the palms down. My palms are down and I push my hips back. So you may need a block, so we can grab the block to our sides. So placing the palms on the block would be more easier for us. If you do not have block at home, then we can go for the books. So we push the hips back and we bend the front knee. We push the hips back and we bend the front knee. Just 4 more times. Push the hips back. Yes. And we bend the front knee. So knee over the ankle. Push the hips back. Hip over the knee. And we bend the front knee. 2 more times. Push the hips back. And we bend the front knee. 1 last time. Push the hips back and we just stay. To the count of 5 and 4, connect with the breath. And 3 and 2 and 1, and bend the front knee. Keep sinking the hips down, keep sinking the hips down, and this time we are gonna change the side. So we turn to our left, put the left palm on the left heel or closer to the left heel. Right arm reaches over. Keep sinking the hips down and just maintain. So left palm on the left heel, right arm reaches over. If you form the Gyan Mudra, beautiful, we stay. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and then you come back to the center, put your palms on the mat and take your right leg back. Into the down dog, into the plank, into dropping knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale, move back into the down dog. A deep breath, inhale, exhale. With the next breath, gaze to the front. And this time you step your left foot front. Put your right knee down. Sink your hips down. Sink your hips down as you can. Then from there, extend the arms up. Keep sinking the hips down, extend the arms up. Create a beautiful arch in your back. Beautiful. And we stay. Last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and we come back to the center. And we are going to twist to the left side, placing the right hand on the left knee. Left hand reaches anywhere to your right heel. If it doesn't reach to your right heel, you can put it anywhere on the leg. Or if you find it difficult to place it on the leg, you can anytime go for modification, putting your palm on the block. We stay to the count of 5 and 4. Keep sinking the hips down, and 3 and 2, and we reach the right arm over. Beautiful. And we stay to 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and we come back to the center. Put your palm on the mat or over the block. Perfect. And you push your hips back, straighten the front leg. And you bend the front knee again. So check the alignment, knee over the ankle. When she sink her hips down, and straighten the front leg now. So hip over the right knee. So 4 more times, bend the front knee. Perfect. And straighten the front leg. 3 more times, bend the front knee. And straighten the front leg. 2 2 more times. Bend the front knee and straighten the front leg. 1 last time. Bend the front knee and you just stay to the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and straighten the front leg and we hold to the count of 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and you again lift yourself up, putting your palms on the block. Bend the front knee again and this time turn your torso towards the right. Yes. Now right palm on the right heel or closer to the right heel. Important thing, keep sinking your hips down and then take your left arm over. Yan Mudra and beautiful. We stay. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And then you come back to the center. Palms on the mat and you step your right foot front. And you fall forward, grabbing the big toes. Grabbing the big toes, stretching the hamstrings. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. And with the inhale, you raise the arms up. Keep pushing the hips to the front. And with the next breath, come back to the center. Beautiful. Arms to the side. Grab 2 deep breaths before we go further. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. And then with the next breath, we are going to face again towards the front. You okay? Put your hands near the heart center. I bend the right knee. And with the focus and control, knee to the right. And then again to the center. And again knee to the right. So, center. And to the right. 3 more, center. And to the right. 2 more, center. And to the right. Now once it is to the right, I will start leaning to the front. My knees still bending and then with control, I take my right leg back, level the hips, flex the right foot, and I maintain this position. We stay. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2, and put your palms on the mat. Back leg still up. More up. Into the standing splits. Into the standing splits. If you find difficulty placing your hands on the mat, we can place the hands on the block or on the books. Back leg up and high. Hips squared. And we maintain. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And you drop your right leg back. Drop your right leg back. Bend the left knee and sink the hips down. And with the next breath, put your hands on the waist. And you straighten the front leg. And you bend the front knee. Now extend the arms up as well. And straighten the front leg. And bend the front knee. Straighten, and this time we twist to the left. And then we come back to the center. And we twist to the left. 3 more times. Center. And to the left. 2 more times. Center. And to the left. 1 last time. Center. And to the left. And you bring your palms down on the mat. Taking the left leg back into the down dog and into the plank, into dropping knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale into up dog, exhale into the down dog. A deep breath, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Right leg up and bend the right knee. Drop the right foot to the left side. Drop the right foot to the left side. Yes. Bend the knees, lift the hips high. Yes. Right arm reaches over. Perfect. And then you come back down into the down dog again. Into the down dog, a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Left leg up and bend the left knee. Drop the left foot to the right side. Both the knees bend, lift the hips high. Left fingertips closer to the mat. And then you again come back into the down dog. A deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Gaze to the front. Step or float front. Grab your big toes. Bend the elbows. Stretch the hamstrings. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. With the inhale, you raise the arms up. And with the exhale, Samastiti. Grab 2 deep breaths before we go other side. Inhale, exhale. With the next breath, I bring my hands near the heart center, bending the left knee this time. With control, left knee to the left, and then come back to the center, and again to the left, and center. 3 more, left, and center. 2 more, left, and center. One last, left, and you start leaning to the front, letting your back go parallel to the floor, and you start extending your left leg back into the warrior 3, and we stay to the count of 3, to the count of 2, to the count of 1, and put your palms on the mat or over the block. Back leg more up and high into the standing splits. You can choose to grab your right ankle with your right hand, and we stay. Last 5, back leg more up. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And you drop your left leg back. And you put your hands on the waist, bending the knee and straightening the front leg, and bend and straighten option, bend and straighten. This time twist and center. 3 more, twist and center. 2 more, twist and center. One last, twist, and you bring your palms down on the mat, taking the right leg back into the down dog, into the plank, dropping knee, chest, chin. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale into the down dog. With the next breath, we slowly put our knees down. Your knees can be wide apart or together, hips over the heels, rest into child pose. With the next breath, I want you to let your knees go apart. Knees apart. apart, as you can maintain. Hip stays over the heels and relax. Just go with the flow of your breath. Connect with the breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. And with the next breath, you lift yourself up, pressing the palms on the mat. And with the next breath, you bring your knees together. Not too together, but a little hip distance apart. Now from here, I keep my hips over the knees and I start extending my arms to the front, letting the chin down, letting the chest down. Your hips high and you maintain this position. Let yourself relax. Your hips over the knees. Trying to sink your chest down onto the mat, your chin down. Relaxing yourself, relaxing your back. Connecting with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Feeling so good about yourself. Relaxing all the muscles. Just 5 more deep breaths here. Just 2 more deep breaths. And then with the next breath, you lift yourself up. Lifting yourself up, expanding the knees. Wrapping your arms around the knees. Resting your head over the knees. And relaxing your back. Giving yourself counter stretch. Just staying here for 2 more deep breaths. With the next breath, we release the position. We are going to extend the legs towards the front as you have extended. We are going to lift the arms up with the inhale. Exhale to fall forward from the hip joints. So you can choose the option of wrapping the strap around the sole of the foot if your hands doesn't reach to the sole of the foot, or if your hands easily reach to the sole of the foot, then you can use blocks. But if you do not have blocks at home, do not use books, because books are the source of knowledge, so we would not like to touch the books to our feet, because books is knowledge. So you can simply hold the sole of the foot with your hands and just maintain. Just staying here for 2 more deep breaths. One more. With the next next breath, we lift ourselves up. We're going to move into Janu Shirshasana. So bending the right knee, right sole of the foot attached to the inner left thigh. Turning the torso towards the left leg. Inhale to extend the arms up. Exhale to fold and wrap your hands around the sole of the foot. And just relaxing yourself, letting yourself sink down, enjoying the stretch. Stay connected with the breath. So always remember that asanas, it helps to release the stiffness. Or inhale, we raise the arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward from the hip joints. Relax. So when you're practicing in yoga, just let yourself relax first. Shouldn't have anything in the mind. If any thoughts are coming up, just relax, go with the flow. We're just going to stay here for 3 more deep breaths. Always think that after the stretch you will feel so good about yourself. Your body will appreciate all the hard work that you have done. And with the next breath, we lift ourselves up. And we bend both the knees this time, sole of the feet together into the butterfly pose, knees falling down as per the gravity force. And from there, I would ask you to bring the hips more closer to the heels. Yes. One more way is there. Put your hands behind, lift the sit bones and push the hips front. Yes. Hold the big toes. With your elbows, push your knees down. Yes. Fold, but do not round your spine. No target, no aim to bring the head down. Yes. Keep pushing the knees down with the elbow strength and just relax. The more relaxed you will be, even if it is painful or it would be painful for you, so it all depends upon how relaxed you are, and the relaxation will come from your breathing. So inhale, exhale, and make sure your exhale is longer than inhale. So when your exhalation is longer than inhale, it gives a signal to your brain that your body is going at a peaceful state. Just 2 more deep breaths here. One more. And with the next breath, we lift ourselves up. And I would ask you to go into the pigeon stretch. So placing your right leg to the front, right leg 90, left leg extending back. Now you can grab a block and place the block under the right hip. Yes. And then start walking your hands front, letting yourself sink closer to the mat. Now here you are naturally leaning onto the right, so I would ask you to try pushing your hips more onto the left, so you will feel great and deep stretch into your sit bones. We're just going to stay here for 8 more deep breaths. With the next breath, you gently lift yourself up and you release the right leg and you switch the leg, step your left leg front block under the left hip to level the hips. Make sure your left foot is 90, and start walking your hands front and sink your hips more onto the right this time rather than onto the left. Breathing is a key for relaxation, so relax. Just 3 more deep breaths here. And with the next breath, you'll lift yourself up. And I want you to release the leg position, lay down on your back with the strap in your hand. Mimi, is everything fine? Because Ken, is it started? Yes. Okay, so we lay down on the back and we would need the strap, but we are not going to wrap the strap on both the legs. So lay down on your back. Yes. Lift your right leg up and wrap the strap around the right sole of the foot. Now, important thing, try pulling the right leg closer to you. At the same time, keep pushing the left thigh down, flexing the left foot. Yes. And try keeping your right knee locked. Yes. Very good. And just connect with the breath. Pulling it more closer. And with the next breath, I'm going to ask you to drop your right leg to the right, but not on the mat. So I'm not asking you to drop your right leg on the mat. It's just that keep pushing your left thigh down. Your left hip needs to be on the mat. And right leg in the air. Pull the right foot closer to your face. Pull the right foot closer to your face. So some people, they drop the right leg down, and when they drop the right leg down, the left hip is already lifted. So we don't want it to happen. That's why we use the straps, so that we take the strap held. Just 3 more deep breaths here. Breath, we come back to the center and we release the strap from the right leg. We are going to wrap the strap around the left sole of the foot this time. Straightening the left leg, pulling the left leg closer to you. Keep pressing the right thigh down. Yes. And keep pulling the left leg. So we are staying very less in the poses. You can increase the, your staying time in the poses, and this is very relaxing. Though it is painful for some because the hamstrings are tight, but it is very good. Later effects are always good. Just 1 more deep breath here. With the next breath, drop your left leg to the left side, but not on the mat. Keep pressing the right thigh down, right hip down. Keep pulling the left foot closer to you. Just 2 more deep breaths here. And with the next breath, you gently bring it back to the center, release the strap, and bend both the knees. And hold the sole of the foot from inside into the happy baby pose. Yes, and pull the knees down closer to the mat. So feel a good opening in the hip joints when you do so. Just staying here for 5 deep breaths. Your sole of the feet are facing up. And just relax, you can close your eyes. Just 1 more deep breath here. With the next breath, release the sole of the foot. Bring your arms to the side, arms parallel to the floor. Knees together, drop your knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Spinal twist. Now, bring your knees little up, so that you can put your right hand on the left knee to pull the knee little down. At the same time, your left shoulder is on the mat. And we're going to drop the knees to the other side as well. And turn your head to the right, and with the left hand pull the right knee. So in these stretches you need to stay for a little longer than what we stayed. So always increase the time in these stretches because this is very relaxing to your back. So this is just to give an idea to you. We are staying for less time here. You stay for a little longer. And then we come back to the center. We turn onto one side, we press the palm, we lift ourselves up. We come to the sitting position. So my hands near the heart center. I grab a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale. With few blinks, I open my eyes. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Heidi. Wonderful experience for me. Thank you.